Hello, and welcome to my channel, to Crown Beauty and Cosmetics. So today, what are we doing? So I am actually going for a walk around Phillips Park, and that's in East Manchester in the UK. It's close to the Etihad Stadium and the Velodrome, and also the new arena. So if you live around East Manchester, it's a nice place to be, to go for a walk, to take your kids around. It's a lovely place, and their moms around walking their dogs and doing all sorts of things. So it's really nice to keep yourself healthy and fit. So I want to just make it clear that when I the name of my business is called Crown Beauty and Cosmetics. But when I talk about beauty, I'm not just referring to aesthetic beauty like makeup. Of course, I'm selling makeup and cosmetics and also accessories. But the most important thing is to feel beautiful inside and also enjoy the natural beauty that we have on earth. So Phillips Park is really a lovely place to be. It's my go-to place because you're able to think. We are in the city, but at the same time, it's not noisy as well. It's very quiet, very serene, lovely trees, and people go there with their kids. You can just enjoy having a nice walk and rethink and refresh, have a beautiful mind and declutter your mind, and also just feel refreshed for the day. So your ideas will flow in terms of what you need to do as a woman, as a businesswoman, or if you're working or at school or an entrepreneur. So these are things that we actually have to look at. So today I'm actually under a bridge here. So that's why you probably can see all the drawings, okay? So the graffitis. I'm wearing my, this is one of my collection. It's a African crown princess earring. It's in the shape of an African map. So it's black and gold, so you can actually accessorize with anything. It's very light because it's more like a canvas, so it's very light. It's handcrafted as well. So this is handcrafted and made by women. So it's nice to support women businesses and also minority business. And I'm also wearing a shade, my lipstick. Can you see? Just ignore the mustache line, so I need to wax. So I'm wearing a shade on the Crown Beauty collection. So this is sold in Amazon. So if you type Crown Cosmetics in Amazon, so my product will come up, Crown Cosmetics, okay? So this is a liquid lipstick. I just gently applied it. It's only one application. If I want to have it thicker or to get the shades more intense, I'll do 2 or 3 applications. So this is it. It comes in this. So this is color 4. Okay. So you can actually try that. Again, support our business, Crown Cosmetics. So what I like to do is to take you around. For me, this is what I call beauty. It's natural beauty, to be able to see around Phillips Park and what you can do with your children, what you can do with your friends and family, or even coming out here for a picnic. It's really lovely. It's a nice place to be. So I'm going to take you around the park. The weather was nice, but it looks like it's starting to rain. But we'll see what we can do, just go around the park. Okay, so if you come along with this journey with me from Crown Beauty and Cosmetics, okay, stay tuned. So here we are. As you can see, how giant and massive these trees are. And the country does so much in order to preserve them and to keep them, to make sure that they're not chopped down. Okay, I'm going to take you to this area of the park. So again, look at this, okay? So they're planting trees and they're trying to protect the trees. So they've had this like a mesh, it's metal mesh around the trees to make sure that no one uproots them. So maybe this is some of the ideas that we can use in terms of keeping them protected. Look, They've planted, I mean, this were only here probably last month. They've not been here that long. Look at that. So this is probably some ideas that we can use. And look at the solid rock. The kids love to climb up here and jump up and down. Look at this. So maybe we can incorporate these ideas in terms of trying to preserve tree and trying to stop people from vandalizing it. Ah, a beautiful blue sky and the white cloud. So nice. So these are just bins, but they're like metal. They're attached to the ground. So they just put a plastic bag for covering, so people can throw this trash in it, so we don't make a mess in the park. So we can all enjoy it. Now this area is quite nice. Again, massive giant trees. I have to lift my neck up to the top to actually see where these trees end. They are huge, huge, huge trees. And look at the ones over there. So bear in mind, we're talking about overseas, developing countries, you know, advanced countries, sorry. We're talking about advanced countries like the UK. So they're doing everything they need to do to protect this tree. So it's so important, it's so vital for us as Africans to do whatever we can to protect the trees, the life in our country, to make that happen. Now there's a pond area here. This is danger deep water. So no one is encouraged to swim or even go inside. So there's a lot to do in this park. There's so much to do, you know. So I know the kids love to feed the ducks, so they love coming here and bringing some bread, some expired bread sometimes. It doesn't do any harm to them anyway. And look at this beautiful flowers. The bees. Wow. Look at the ducks. Oh. Now the children just love to come here and see that and experience that. Look at that giant tree as well. Look at that. Look at that. It's so nice to be here. It's so lovely. Such a lovely day today as well. And to be able to come and have a walk and just feel refreshed. Nothing beats beauty than having a good exercise and having a good fresh air. Like that. I didn't bring any bread today, but it's usually nice to feed them just like a present. And there we are with the pigeons. They're always around, so the little kids will chase them around. Oh dear, it's so funny. And we usually get a kick out of it, just chasing the pigeons around. And this is a nice play area. Okay, it's a nice lovely picnic area for the kids, so you can sit on the bench while you watch them play. Oh, this bench here. Now let me show you something. Okay, so this tree is actually been part of it has been chopped down, but it's still not burned down or cut down to the roots level, so it's still going to be preserved. which makes sense because it takes ages, decades for these trees to grow. So that's the tree that's been partially cut down. You can see the stump at the top there and on the side. I think it's probably because the tree has some problems. It needs to be treated, you know, whether it's the termites that gotten into the wood, I'm not sure what it is anyway, but it needs some kind of treatments, as you can see. So even with that, they didn't chop it down, they just cut down some of this. This is what will be used, some of these logs. And look at that. So this is to tell you just how important it is, you know, when we're talking about preserving trees and using the trees, that we can actually use some of the trees but not entirely destroy it, you know. So deforestation is so common in African countries, and we need to stop doing that. We need to, you know, be accountable for our actions, for what we're doing to the country. We need to remind people that it's important. We're not living for ourselves, but we need to leave something for the future generation. We can't leave them a country or a place that has no natural beauty, that's been used, that's been destroyed just because we are selfish. You know, I mean, we can still have these logs, but the tree is still preserved. It has not been chopped down. It's a massive tree, by the way. Okay, now if you see that side of the park over there, yeah, and again, that's the crane. So that crane is for the construction work that's going on in the in Manchester for the new arena. So even though I'm in the city, it feels so serene. It just feels so it doesn't feel noisy at all, with the exception of that noise that's going on there, and that's construction work. So it's just nice to be here, to be able to enjoy being out in the park in the open. Now let me just show you this area of the park. So this is the entrance to a private garden. So this is so much more we can do with parks and natural reserves. So we're entering this private area, and so people usually come here to do photo shoots. So if you have a wedding or any occasion, and they usually come in groups to shoot videos, to shoot photos. So as you can see, it's very much secluded. That's the entrance. So it's nice to come here for a photo shoot, or to just be able to sit down with your notepad and write, get some ideas. Look at that. Again, look at those giant trees. There's another tree right in the middle there. So I'm just going to actually sit there and rest it a while. I think I deserve a rest. I think this is my third lap around the park. So it's just nice to have a rest. Okay, so let's support black women businesses, let's support minority businesses, and of course we need allies. We need our Caucasian friends to come around this journey with us as we uplift our race, as we uplift our people, to be able to be in leadership position, to be able to take the lead, to show our creativity. Because I think as women we're very creative. Sometimes our ideas are not listened to, but we are very creative. Okay, so I'm just going to continue now as well around the park to show you another area of the park that you might like. Okay. So what I need to know from you today is, what do you do for exercise? Now that's the $1,000,000 question. Are you doing exercise to lose weight? Are you doing it to stay healthy, to stay fit? Are you doing it to feel beautiful inside? So please drop a comment. I need to know. And also, we need this video to expand, to be able to encourage women to speak openly about their lives, about what they're blessed with, and the challenges and the opportunities that present itself. So please like, comment and share this video, okay, so that we can spread the word around. And most importantly, I want you to comment on what you do for exercise. What are your ambition? What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? Because the more we talk and share ideas, the better it is to heal, to be productive in society, to contribute to our womanhood. So please, I would like to know any comments you have, any suggestion. Do you go for a walk? Do you do steps where you actually count how many steps you've done? Is that effective? Do you enjoy doing that? And where do you go? If you're in Manchester, where around Manchester do you go? If you are in other cities like London or Birmingham, please drop a line and tell me, where do you go for exercise, or where do you think it's a nice spot to be, because I can probably take a car and go some areas in Manchester to take a break from Phillips Park and to just enjoy the scenery and to enjoy that park. And please state what you like about it. What do you like about it? Okay, so please comment, let's share ideas. Okay.